Hello, everybody. We are back. It's Mariners Fancast, episode 5.
Yep.
We're back on the grind. And
we've been on the grind.
Yeah, we've been on the grind. Anyways, Mariners, what a game tonight.
What a game.
What a game. A game that I listened to one inning of and then came home and watched the last 2 innings of. I missed the other 7. But, Drew, did you watch the game?
I did not, but I did see some of the highlights. I did follow the game, so it was pretty crazy, especially that 9th inning. But first, let's just start with Luis Castillo. Continues his reign. I know it wasn't a no-run performance like he had versus the Yankees, but you do have to be happy with 9 strikeouts and 2 earned runs for Luis Castillo. However, not his, he put ourselves in a position to win, but the Mariners needed all the way to the 9th inning to win the ball game.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because in the 8th inning, I put out a tweet on the new NW Sportscast account. Follow, we'll put the link down in the description.
Yep.
But I put out a tweet and said, when I compared Luis Castillo to King Felix, I wasn't saying the Mariners should now give him the Felix treatment of only scoring 2 runs a game. Luckily, our speedy Sam Haggerty and Dylan Moore came through big time in the 9th.
Does he end up getting the win?
Castillo, no. The win goes to whoever pitched the 8th, and
Okay.
I'm not honestly sure. It might have been Munoz. But, Castillo, he pitched a great game, 9 strikeouts, so his pitch count got up there, so he was getting a little bit tired, so we pulled him after 6. It makes sense. Probably should have only given up 1 run, but there was like a weird outfield collision that ended up costing us a run.
Yep.
And then, for the Mariners, we should have had the lead. It should have been 3-2 the whole time, so he should have got the win, except for some stupid umpiring. Julio Rodriguez hit a home run, and then they called it a foul ball, and then they reviewed it, and they still called it a foul ball.
So weird.
The ball was clearly...
Twitter was going nuts.
It was... So, imagine that this is the home run line, right? Imagine this is the foul.
If you're listening on the podcast,
the ball... I'm holding the fence. So the ball goes like this, on this side, on the fair side of the home run line, and then it curves to the foul side.
So it kind of went not over the pole, but it was kind of like...
It goes like this, right?
It was an angle, yeah. But anyways, besides the point,
if it's on this side of the pole, I don't understand how you can call it
I think
foul.
it's because calling the field. But anyways, we do end up winning the ball game. Some crazy base running moves. A busted pickle for the Angels. We do end up scoring 3-2. Really happy with the Mariners right now. They need this win after dropping 2 to the Texas Rangers.
That we needed.
After winning the opening game versus the Texas Rangers, they did drop 2, and then they respond with this game. We're 2-2 in the last 4 games against the Angels and the Yankees. And like Levi said, I believe it was last night on your podcast, if we can go 5-3 in these next 8 games, that'd be very, very happy. And we do start 1-0 right now, so it's a good start. With Shohei Ohtani pitching too.
So this was the hardest game. I said if we lose this, it's okay as long as we win the next 2. But tomorrow's game, that should be a pretty good win. We got Robbie Ray taking on Jose Suarez. Suarez hasn't been great. Obviously, Ray has struggled at times, but for the most part, he should be the better pitcher in that one. Yeah. And then on Wednesday, it's a day game. You got George Kirby taking on TBZ. So
I hope George Kirby kind of returns some form.
That should be, these next 2 games should probably also be wins. If we lose one of them, it's not the end of the world. But can I just say, the Angels, they start at the weirdest times. Why do they play games at 6:38?
I know. I went to an Angels game.
You work at a ballpark. What's the logic behind that, Drew?
I honestly don't know. 6:38 is such a random time. You gotta have a 6:37, 7:10 start, in my opinion. I went to a game in Anaheim this year. Nice ballpark, but it was very weird. It was 6:38 start. I think maybe, gives them a couple minutes, start the game at 6:40. I'm not quite sure. It's weird, though. But going back to the Mariners, Jesse Winker with a home run. It's good to see him get a hit that was very crucial to us. Kind of staying in the game to the 9th inning, especially when there's been a lot of doubters, I guess you could say. Not really haters. I'm not a hater of Jesse Winker. I'm kind of just more of a doubter in the sense of Sam Haggerty right now has proven more to me. But if Jesse Winker can get hot and return to his last year form going into the playoffs, that'd be great, and that would make Jesse Winker kind of this entire bad stretch be worth it if he ends up getting hot in the last couple months.
Yeah, but I will say I love that lineup today, and I like what we're kind of doing, which is
You made a claim best lineup in 2018, or was that 2 days ago?
Yeah, well, this is the same lineup as last time,
with Luis Castillo on the mound.
Yeah, this is the best lineup we've had. Better than any lineup we've had before this year. Better than any lineup we've had last year. Better than anything we've had 2019. I honestly
think 2018 is better. I think it's better than 2018.
I would say 2018 probably was
Really?
still a better lineup, but this is close. I mean, you look at it. I liked how we're kind of giving Mitch some DH days. Get Haggerty out there in the outfield. He makes good plays.
You gotta put.
You have to start putting
Haggerty.
Winker at DH though.
You gotta put Haggerty in the outfield.
That's the key.
Haggerty is too good defensively.
Well, but he's also good at second base. You could also, if you want to give Frazier.
I think there's bigger swings in the game on outfield defense than second base defense. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, Haggerty's turning into a stud, and it's good to see. He's basically like.
I really hope he continues.
He's doing what Dylan Moore used to do, but better.
Yeah.
Which is good, and Dylan Moore still has his place on this team for pinch running and pinch hitting and all sorts of stuff like that. But Sam Haggerty is doing what Dylan Moore did, but he's hitting 320 instead of 190. So that's talk about a huge upgrade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's what good teams have. Good teams have role players who play their roles really well.
Really quickly, what do you think of flexing in the bullpen?
I'm not a fan of it. Honestly, if I was them, I would have gone with a 6-man rotation. I think
I don't like it. I think you want your best pitchers to pitch as much as possible.
I guess, but I don't think any one of those 6 guys isn't able to pitch in a starting rotation. And
they
the way
all are,
the way I see it, you're trying to limit Kirby's innings already. You've already said that, and you're trying to limit Gilbert's innings.
I don't think it's flexing's last start as Mariner.
No, for sure it's not. But my logic is you're trying to limit their innings. How better to limit their innings than to get them on a 6-day rest instead of a 5-day rest?
But then you have guys like Luis Castillo and Robbie Ray starting every 6 games and every 5
I wouldn't
games.
mind Robbie Ray starting every 6 games.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, so what else we got? Luis Castillo really dominating. Luis Castillo, first Mariners most strikeouts in for the Mariners for first 3 starts in a Mariners jersey, 36. Is not 36. How many in 3 3 first?
It's not 30. I think it's 26.
26. That sounds about right.
But he's been very dominant and very good.
Dominant at the same time.
That's a. I was questioning the trade at first, but I like the trade.
Castillo's a stud, and now I know Castillo is finally playing for something in Seattle. Unlike Cincinnati, he does have a couple familiar faces, and Eugenio Suarez and Jesse Winker, and I think everything's kind of coming together.
Yeah,
he's not the main ace. He's the main ace, but he's not the only pitcher.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. You still have Robbie Ray, former Cy Young. And then you have Logan Gilbert's been kind of up and down, but then
an ace. If you watch my last video,
I know. But then also the best bullpen in baseball. So
that's huge. Having the best bullpen in baseball is huge. And we've gotten so good at it. I mean, after years of watching our team blow, every single game, I swear.
Madden made Edwin Diaz.
We've costed ourselves so many games in the past, but I love the fact that we are still undefeated in games that we lead in the 8th inning on. We're the only team in baseball. Yeah. Which, I'm sure I'm jinxing it, and tomorrow
we're going to lose in the playoffs.
But the thing, honestly, if we lose in the playoffs this year, who cares?
Yeah.
But
I know we have Edwin Diaz.
Yeah, if we have Edwin Diaz.
Have that, a legit closer. We don't really have a legit closer.
Well, Paul Sewald's pretty good.
But I'm saying, is he, a closer?
No, but I think next year they're going to transition Andres.
I just want a sick walk-up song.
Yeah, honestly.
So sick. Okay, I think we're going to end it here. Thanks for watching the NW Sportscast and whatever else.
Mariners Fancast. That is what it's called.
NW Sportscast, Mariners Fancast. Also, go to our Instagram, NW Sportscast. We occasionally post things on the story there. Then we have Twitter. The Twitter handle is
Northwest Sports 6.
And then subscribe if you enjoy the channel. Give a like rating if you watch all the way to the end of the video. And comment down below what you think of the Mariners and what we should talk about. I think we're going to get maybe a little bit more creative. We're still going to be doing these post games, maybe add a few, some Q&A where, one person's talking more of the video, or, some hot takes, or some power rankings, or whatever. Football season's getting started back. Drew Lock for starting QB. That's a personal take.
Geno Smith for starting QB.
So we are going to have that debate soon. I'm sure we will. And look forward to that. And Paul Durham, how you doing, my guy? See you later, and adios.